Meanwhile, over in West Asia, the Israel army has released footage showing what it says is the tunnel in Rafah in which 6 hostages were killed. The deaths of the 6 hostages was announced on September 1st after Israeli forces recovered their bodies. Israeli military spokesperson Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari is seen in the video showing the tunnel and elements found in it.
Was in a children's room, in a house. Those are the walls of this children's room.
The shaft goes down about 20 meters into the ground, using 4 separate ladders. There, it connects to a narrow tunnel with no rooms that is so low you can't stand up straight in it. The tunnel is about 120 meters long and ends in a blocked iron door. This short blocked part of the tunnel murdered.
We know that between 2 to 6 terrorists were here with the hostages. We are gathering all the stuff here for forensics, for intelligence. We can see magazines, an AK-47 magazine, chargers, all used by the terrorists. We pray and think in our hearts and minds.
The hostage killings have intensified outrage across Israel as citizens continue to call for a ceasefire. Meanwhile, relief measures are underway in Gaza as well. But a UN convoy carrying workers for a polio vaccination campaign in Gaza was held at gunpoint at an Israeli military checkpoint. A UN spokesperson has said that shots were fired and its vehicles were rammed by a bulldozer. He said the convoy's movements were fully coordinated with Israeli forces and all the details were provided ahead of time. But when the team reached a checkpoint, Israeli forces said they wanted to hold 2 UN staff members for questioning.
Yesterday's incident involving a UN convoy stopped by Israeli forces is the latest example of the unacceptable dangers and impediment that humanitarian personnel in Gaza are experiencing.
The outrage has also continued over the death of an American-Turkish activist during a protest in the occupied West Bank. And US President Joe Biden has now said that Israel's killing of the activist last week appears to have been an accident.
What's your reaction, sir, to the killing of the Israeli admission that they probably killed the Turkish activist in the West Bank?
Finding more detail, apparently it was an accident, ricocheted off the ground, and it got hit by accident, but I'm working that out now.
Meanwhile, the Hamas group has issued a rare statement attributed to the militant group's chief, Yahya Sinwar. As per the statement, Sinwar congratulated Algeria's incumbent president, Tebboune, after his election victory. The statement said Sinwar stressed Tebboune's support for Palestinians and also said that the Palestinians and the resistance are fighting heroically. The statement has assumed significance as Sinwar is believed to be hiding in tunnels in Gaza and has issued few public statements since the launch of the October 7th attack. In fact, he is viewed as the mastermind behind the attack and was named Hamas's top leader after Ismail Haniyeh was assassinated in late July. Now, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant had vowed earlier this week that Israel would kill Sinwar and his brother Mohammed. But Israel's chief negotiator and hostages, Gal Hirsch, has said that if Sinwar releases all the hostages, Israel would provide him with a safe passage out of the enclave. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.